Poleshiftalert.com here. Hey, how you people doing? We're going to get into it today. We're going to start discussing the problems in the world, the things that we face, and the people that are hiding a pole shift of Earth from humanity. Poleshiftalert.com is a basic website that is owned, not on a social media site. It cannot be manipulated. It cannot be ruined. It cannot be censored, shadow banned, or destroyed by some billionaire loser. Poleshiftalert.com is what they don't want, is what they can't stand. And they can't stand Poleshift Alert in any way, shape, or form, to the point that I've got Cessnas flying up my ass. These guys can't stand the truth. A pole shift hypothesis, a scientific hypothesis, is driving billionaires crazy to the point that their odometer goes backwards. With me, I get a bunch of fans and it just all goes backwards. And you know why? Because a person that worked at a bot company told me that they've got to ruin me down to one view and all of this and that and the other, or my information goes out in the stream, because my website, poleshiftalert.com, is beyond trending. And nothing you losers can do, sir, are going to stop me. We are having a pole shift, having nothing to do with you or anything that you've ever done. This document right here, I'm going to read to you. It says, most all of the accurate information on the Nibiru system is being suppressed by all media outlets, and what you will find is presented as disinformation or misinformation. The cover-up of Nibiru began in 1983 with President Reagan's Executive Order 12356, placed into operation to suppress and control all information concerning the discovery of Nibiru by the IRAS satellite, which was built to find that very body. That was launched on January 25th, 1983. The 42-long-year cover-up of Nibiru is now imploding under the increasingly obvious signs of radical weather, increasing earthquakes, volcanic activity, sinkholes, train derailments, gas line-related explosions, building collapses, and sightings of burning petrol deposits descending through the atmosphere. All these signs are directly attributable to the effects of Nibiru's powerful magnetic field on the plate tectonics on Earth's crust. Open your eyes to the truth. I met President Reagan on July 4th. On Venice Beach with my guitar player of my band. Ronald Reagan, that very same man, issued Executive Order 12356 to hide any evidence of this planet. One man who's now breaking his NDA, which means you're a jerk, knew about Nibiru 30 years ago, and they paid him to shut up. So he got to live a chill life for 30 years, driving around Lamborghinis and keeping a big secret from everybody else that he knew, while guys like me get ruined. That's all right. You can ruin me up all you want to, but I will see you in hell. Whatever anyone does to me, you will pay for dearly. Count on that. I just saw this on TikTok and I grabbed it right off of there. Switzerland's snow turns red. Nibiru's iron oxide debris. It's being blamed on an algae bloom, which would be fine too. Nibiru puts out 50,000 times the UV that Earth does. It's a completely different kind of star. You can freeze this, freeze frame it all you want to. When rivers start running red, you know that the pole shift is near. This is a bad sign that it is now snowing red. And yes, it is from Nibiru's iron oxide, and a lot of things are caused by iron oxide. And if you start looking around at the effects of iron oxide, a lot of diseases seem to sure have the same effects of too much iron oxide. Now, on Easter this year, supposedly this star here, Regulus, was between the legs of the Sphinx. Well, you know, who doesn't want to be between the legs of something, right? What was this star doing rising between the legs of the Sphinx on Easter? And why did once again it turn out to be no big deal? I mean, all you guys put out all of this information and then it turns out to be a big nothing burger. Now, maybe there's something to it. If anybody knows the meaning of Regulus going between the legs of the Sphinx on Easter, do tell. We're all dying to know what the hell it means. You know, I'm not suicidal, nor ever will be. Not ever. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. And sure, anybody could make you believe anything because that's their thing, isn't it? Isn't that the thing when they suicided themselves? No one believes any of that anymore. Now every time we hear that, we just know what it really means, that they got taken out. And we know that. We're now starting to figure out when somebody says, oh yeah, they committed. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. That's just a convenient way for you to just have everybody look the other way. Why don't we admit what it is? Now nobody even believes that anymore. Now when we hear that word and you say, oh, it's going to make people think about doing it. No, we're not even thinking that anymore. It's just the way that you people up there handle people that don't do exactly what you want. Guys that won't join your little friggin' club. Little clowns that won't sell out, jump in the pot, jump in the game, do your little bidding, your little cucks. Isn't that the facts? You can't stand anybody that's a free thinker. You can't stand anybody that's got a mind of their own, that's more talented and cooler than you're ever going to fucking be in your fucking life, clown. So go ahead, ban me, take 100 fans away a day, social media. Do whatever gets you off, because guess what? No one said you were allowed to destroy Poleshift Alert, and if you do, I will be watching, and I'll be waiting for my opportunity to meet you so I can tell you to your face what I think of you. Because I'm going to tell the world by name every person that effed me over and hit a pole shift of Earth from humanity. You're not going to be very well liked. Trust a brother. Here's a picture of red skies in some place in the world, and clearly iron oxide coming down upon us and our planet. And they'll use any lie that they can come up with to make you believe that it's your fault. Well, that right there is what the IRAS satellite found. And that right there is part of the problem that's heading your direction. And these planets and these moons have done some serious destruction on our planet before, and they will again. And this right here is a picture from the IRAS satellite of our binary star and several of its planets. Does that look like your fault? That's something your fault? I don't know. I don't think so. Why did God choose a broke man to tell you about two suns in the sky? Because he knew that they were going to ruin me. You got to choose somebody with nothing to lose. Because they're going to ruin whoever tells. That's why God chose me. Because he knew I have nothing to lose.